Sounds delightful. Let's go there. My investigation up to that point had led me to believe that finding Takashi Kawana would be difficult and convoluted, but that couldn't be further from the truth. Turns out his kendo dojo was well regarded as a popular training spot for a few national champions and several of the city's police officers. Okay. The latter made me nervous. The information I was asking for was sensitive, and I didn't want word of my investigation finding its way back to HQ. A few misfired questions could result in officers knocking on my door, or worse, Yukimura himself calling me up. I had to be cautious.
Who's that again?
Yukimura, mustache...
the superintendent?
Yeah. Mustache guy. Look after yourself! Now get the fuck out of here! That one, that guy.
Get out of here!
Inside is a traditional tea shop, but it doesn't look like anyone's been there recently. Maybe they got hit with COVID too. By octopus balls?
Hello there! Would you be interested in buying some of my finest balls? This isn't the cheap stuff you buy at the food stand at a festival. They will make you question everything you know about octopus balls.
Look at his mustache.
It's cool. It's real cool,
Who
bro.
can say no to a pitch like that? Sure, I'll take some.
I'll take your balls.
Oh!
Oh, your balls are so tasty.
Wow, you're right. This is maybe the best takoyaki balls I've ever had.
Thank you, miss. Best takoyaki balls ever.
Woo! Look at that.
That's all good.
That was all good. Apart from maybe the minus pro.
Apparently eating just isn't professional. That makes you feel good.
Well, I'm down with that.
Is that Pat?
It looks like Pat, doesn't it?
It's Pat Woolley and...
Hey, Pat. Pat Woolley and, well, it's definitely not Mac Muscles, but...
No.
It's some other rando. Hey, Pat. We can actually talk to them, can we? Look.
Yeah, looks like it. You could have listened as well.
Most likely. I can hear them speaking English. Ugh. My English isn't great, so I doubt they'll be of much help, but I wonder what they're talking about. Gary.
Hey, Gary.
You want to do Gary?
Yeah, hello there. Is there something I can help you with?
Huh? I don't speak wait, Japanese? Your Japanese is perfect.
Since I'm a college professor, I'd probably be out of a job if I wasn't.
I'm no college professor, but I work for a Japanese software company, so I'd be in a bit of trouble too.
Don't look at me, I just live here. Well, not in Tokyo, in the suburbs.
Whoa, I think you guys might speak Japanese better than I do. I mean, sorry, I just, I never would have thought...
Would you prefer to speak in English instead?
Hell no! No! I mean,
No.
no, please. Japanese is fine. Sorry, I didn't mean to be nosy. I guess I don't see people wearing yukata this late in the year. Is there a festival or something? Huh, no. We come to Asakusa every year, and the yukata became part of the tradition after a while. Guess it makes us stand out more than we already do, huh?
Don't knock tradition, Tony. Admittedly, my legs are a little cold, though.
Ask about Takashi's dojo! You guys come here every year? You must know the area pretty well by now. I'm looking for a kendo dojo where a Takashi Kawana works. It should be in this area.
Kawana! Why does why does the name seem so familiar?
Kawana.
Oh right, he's the kendo instructor at the dojo right behind us.
Oh, doy!
Fucking
People
moron.
say he's some kind of prodigy. I wouldn't be surprised if he became a master in time. Like Megara?
Maybe it is Megara. Supposedly, he's very particular about who he trains. I guess he doesn't want to waste his time with people who aren't serious. Makes sense. When you think about it. With how good he is, he must get a ton of wannabe kendo masters coming to him.
Seems like he trains a lot of police, too. In the time we've been standing here, we've seen a few go in and out. All that, and I think he's still in his 20s. For someone so young, he must be under a lot of pressure.
You can't be a master in your 20s, that's bullshit.
No kidding. I've heard talk of an interdepartmental kendo tournament. It's become a matter of pride for the different regional departments.
I wish my work had martial arts competitions between departments. Nothing would work out the unspoken tension between me and my boss, quite like a good smack of the jawline. Kapow!
Oh!
Police fighting each other, huh? That must be pretty brutal. I mean, I guess police in Japan don't really have to use force all that much, though.
Yeah. Anyway, how do you know so much about the dojo? I mean, I live in Shinagawa, and I don't know anything specific about it.
You see, it says it right here in the dojo's flyer. He was out here about 10 minutes before you came, handing them out. Kinda seemed a little prickly, though, so we didn't talk to him.
I admit, it would have been much cooler if we'd known all that off the top of our heads. But we're glad we were able to help you regardless. Makes me feel a little silly now trying to learn more about him from a flyer. Considering he trains so many police, I'm surprised I never heard of him until now. Are you associated with the police somehow? Huh? Who? Me? Oh, no, of course not. I'm an investigator, see? Like a private detective. Like Tom Selleck, Magna PI. Listen, if anyone comes by asking about a female detective, just,
Sorry, I don't speak Japanese, right?
Exactly. I appreciate it. Anyway.
Wink.
I should get going. Sorry to bother you. Thanks for the information, guys.
Our pleasure. Good luck at the dojo. Let us know if you learn any kendo tricks.
I will absolutely not. The men in the department always puffed out their chests when they talked about the kendo competitions like it was going to impress me or something. Never paid much attention to it.
Can we learn kendo?
It's strange that someone related, however faintly, to the mask has yet another tie to my old life. Takashi Kawana sounds like an interesting guy, but very serious and not keen on strangers. At least I didn't have to use any English. That would have been a disaster.
It is hard, as I've proven many times today.
Yes.
Can we learn how to kendo? Kick ass like the Jackie Chan?
Like Jackie Chan? And into the dojo.
Have a look.
This looks like the dojo I was looking for. It has a very traditional aesthetic. Aesthetic. Oh.
Who are you?
A friend of mine? Yeah, we don't want him. We don't want him cottoning on that we're a detective, do we?
You're a friend of my sister? You expect me to believe that?
Yeah.
A little old, don't you think?
Gee, thanks.
Really? You think I wouldn't recognize you? You're the officer who sat at the shrine in April who almost got her killed. And now you're lying about it, pretending to be her friend, to no doubt get something from me. Don't look so shocked. Your little deception was easy to read, that's all. After your idiocy in Kamakura, I heard Mai crying over the phone every night for a month. Don't bother her anymore. Now get out of here, before I get one of your fellow officers to throw you out.
Oh, that went well.
Okay. Shit.
Damn.
Oh, I have a feeling he probably would have chucked us out anyway.
Yeah. Well, that didn't go well. Maybe Mai will know how to soften her brother up. Oh, so we got to go all the way back.
With her velvety voice.
Like, can you talk to him because he's being a bit of a dick? Yeah.
He's being a huge chode.
We gotta go past Magira. Who we're not gonna talk to. We're gonna run straight over to here.
Hoo-yah!
Yeah.
Still sweeping up those those
Cherry
petals
blossoms.
off the grass.
Your brother. I think I managed to find your brother. He didn't exactly seem happy to see me.
Yep, you found my big brother, alright? He's been protecting me ever since we were little.
I know I'm probably overstepping my boundaries, but would you be willing to come talk to him? I don't think he'll tell me anything on my own.
You want me to help? You know, seeing you again really got me thinking. I decided that even if everyone's trying to hide it, I can't sit here and ignore what's happening. I need to understand why my family has been acting so strangely. Even my own brother is keeping me in the dark. I'm sick of it. Sure, I'll come with you, Ito. If I win alone, you probably pat me on the head and send me on my way. But if you're there, I'm sure you'll tell me about my parents, the mask, and everything else.
Are you sure that's what you want? Sometimes not knowing is better, Mai.
I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm just a stupid little ma. I'd rather be hurt and aware than happy and ignorant. But before we go, let's go check on Grandma. These days, if she doesn't know where I am, she can really get set off.
Alright, we'll make a quick stop at the house. Thanks, Mai.
No problem. Let's go!
Let's go! Just leg it.
Kitty cat!
Huh?
There's a cat. Go back. There's a cat. Or some shit.
Where?
Is it a cat or is it just a dead thing?
What is that? A dead crow
Oh.
lies in the middle of the street. The small body is in a bad state of decay. It's covered in dried blood. The maggots have begun eating its remains.
Some Cannibal Corpse lyrics.
Gross.
That's nasty.
I said no visitors! Leave me alone!
Grandma, it's me. Please open the door.
Mai? Oh, Mai, it's you. Please come in. Yes, come in.
Okay, Sam.
Wait, what is she doing here?
It's okay, Grandma. She's here to help.
Help? Ha! Don't make me laugh. You were supposed to help me, remember? I felt something and you were going to free me from the past. Free you? Are you talking about the mask? Do not discuss that horrid thing here. No matter how far you go, I can still feel it, like needles in my skin dragging me to it. In my dreams, I can still see that place. Have you seen it too,
Silent
Detective?
Hill.
I don't know! A dark place, where those we've lost reside. I'm so old and have wasted so much time, and yet the pain won't go away. My poor Emiko. I miss her so much. If only I could have found her.
Emiko, you mean Mom? Oh no, what are you talking about? She's gone. Takashi told me she died after I was born.
Yes, of course. You shouldn't be asking about such things, Mai. If it weren't for this woman, you'd be safe at the shrine.
No, Grandma, you're wrong. I'm not safe where everyone lies to me. I'm going to think Takashi. If you don't tell me the truth, he will.
Mai, listen to yourself. You must stop. Opening the door to the past will solve nothing. Ever since you were little, I've done what I could to protect you and your brother. Please, don't go down this path. You look so much like her, you know. Your mother. And you, Detective. You piece of shit.
You also look like her mother. Everybody
Perhaps-
looks like her mother.
Perhaps my granddaughter is too naive to see it, but you can't hide it from me. I know what you've seen, what you think you're able to do. But keep my family out of it. We've suffered enough. You don't know anything about me, and besides, I'm not the one hiding things from my family. Tell me, do you know the story of Izanagi and Izanami?
Come on, it's a kid. I'm sure that you're so interested in hearing some myth. Not sticky myth. Really, you should get going.
Stay right there. Though I've told you this story so many times, you don't seem to grasp its importance. I think it would be useful for this woman to hear it.
God fucking damn it.
Izanagi and Izanami were the first of the gods, known to us as the Kami. According to legend, it was the drops of ocean water that fell from Izanagi's jeweled spear that created the islands of Japan. When they descended to our lands, they brought their love and devotion with them to the realm of mortals. Izanagi and Izanami had many children, the deities of nature that inhabit the natural world all around us. For a time, life was peaceful. However, as Izanami gave birth to Katsuguchi, the Kami of fire, she was horribly burned and suffered mortal wounds.
I have a feeling you're going to have a good time with names.
As she lay dying, faced with her mortality, new Kami were born from her suffering. Kami that hid away from the light. When Izanami passed, Izanagi was inconsolable. In his rage, he struck down the child that killed his love. Unable to accept her death, he ventured deep underground to Yomi, no Kuni, the land of the dead. Distraught with grief, he wandered in the darkness until he finally heard the voice of his beloved. Though unable to see her face, Izanagi begged Izanami to return with him. Izanami replied that she would try and ask the gods of Yomi, no Kuni, for permission to return to the land of the living. Incapable of restraining his desire to see her, Izanagi set his comb alight in order to look upon his lost love.
His comb?
Yes. What greeted him was the sight of her decaying, wormy face.
Jesus.
Oh, that's rough. Yes, I mean, tell me what you really think.
Do I look pretty? Tell me I look pretty. I look pretty.
In horror, Izanagi attempted to flee Yomi no Kuni. Izanami, enraged, sent dark spirits to pursue him and drag him back to her. After narrowly escaping, Izanagi sealed the entrance to Yomi no Kuni with a great boulder. So you see, it is our mortality that brings suffering into the world, yet resisting it is a perversion of the natural order. Being mortal means we must accept that we cannot control life and death. Detective, some things cannot be changed, and some doors should never be opened. You must stop.
Like the toilet, I just did a massive shit. Never open that door.
Grandma, you're talking about stories of myths. We're talking about real things.
You shut your mouth, pink hair! I've had enough of you!
Oh my god! Grandma, what the fuck?
The story might be a myth, but there is truth within it. Can't you see that, you dipshit? The things you pursue, they are unnatural, unclean. Heed my warning and stop this foolishness. I won't let you involve my family any further. First those bastards take my Emiko, and then you show up. Perhaps I'm being punished for my sins. Come here. Come here, my sweet child. We must keep you away from her.
Mai, that's me. Hey, Grandma, I told you already. I heard you see Takashi. I go see Takashi. I'm just dead now. You can't tell me what to do anymore.
No, you can't go. We must protect our family from outsiders. Mai! You're reopening old wounds. Leave us alone, you. Let us heal.
You think I want to heal? Can't you see how much it lies about me already? Yeah, the water's watching me, Grandma. Nothing there. You're delusional. You tell the stories about coming from space. Takashi might be able to add things to me too. At least he makes sense. This time, he's going to tell me the truth about everything. About Mom and Dad too.
Whoa! Get a grip. Ugh. No, stop! I'll tell you how they...
You can't! Can you? You never told me how they died. The reasons always change every time I ask.
No, Mai, please. You must listen. They might be listening. They're still out there and they haven't forgiven me. Can't you see?
What are you talking about? You're insane! In the membrane!
I'm not the one with pink hair.
Insane in the brain! I'm sorry I spoke to you that way. I'll be back to check on you soon.
You get the F out of my house. I mean, don't go, please.
Goodbye, Grandma.
Wow. Ito's just stood there like, what the F is going on here?
What the hell is she saying?
I'm sorry. She's gotten much worse since you last saw her.
No, it's fine. Why do you think she told us that story?
I probably didn't like it. I don't know. It was kind of creepy, wasn't it? She was talking about it like she really believed it. Come on, let's go see Takashi.
Takashi.
Let's go.